Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. Here's another great tutorial video. Hope you enjoy. Let's go. Everybody, this is a 3-strand. Actually, what I got from them is a 7-strand. It says it on the wrapper. It's a 7-strand 550 paracord. All right, so it's paracord, and you can look at all the colors they have. And the things you can do with this. Get ready, because I mean, from decorating your steering wheel on your car to shoelaces and anything else, you can put all sorts of different colors. And I mean, it's beautiful colors too. Look at that green and yellow, really bright for you guys with sneakers that really want to shine. So get ready. I have black, and I'm going to show you what you can do. But think of those green and yellow shoes, the sneakers you have. You can do that too. All right, I'm going to show you how to make probably the cheapest shoelaces for all your colored sneakers and even heavy-duty work boots with a paracord. All right, so this is 7-strand string. Here's my original shoelace for my boots. All right, all over. Let's see, that's the part coming out that was falling apart on my other one. Okay, this is you know, ripping apart. This is some kind of fabric. I don't even look how it's fuzzed up and all that. This is nylon. It's 7-strand and it's strong enough for a parachute. You're going to need a pair of scissors and some heat shrink. You can get it from Radio Shack. From what I know, these only come in one color though. I don't think they come in multicolor. This, as I showed you on eBay, you can get it in so many different colors, even multicolor. So those colored shoes that students are telling me at a local school that I sub at, says they pay $15 for replacement shoelaces. This is going to help you out. All right, so here we go. Well, here you go. Okay, that's what the shoelace is looking like, and it's down to like really thin right there. So I want to show you with this string. I took the wrapping off. I already did one shoe. It came out beautiful. You're going to need the string, which $8 or so, like I showed you on eBay, and then this heat shrink you can get from Radio Shack, kind of cheap. I just have this left over, and by chance it works very well. You do have to kind of shove it on there. It does fit in there, and you put it on for about a ½ inch to an inch, and it works great. And this is the foot that it's actually on right now, and it laced up really nice. Okay, so that was my test. And I'm going to show you how safely to heat this up. You know, if you need a parent or guardian's help with this, shrinking this down, you need a heat source. A hot air gun is perfect, but a lot of us don't have that. I use an electric stove in my kitchen to do it, about 1 inch above high heat, and I shrunk it down really good. So if you use a flame or even an electric stove, please ask for help from a guardian or parent or an adult. Okay, so first thing you want to do is unlace your shoe and measure out the full length of the shoelace. If you want to give yourself an extra inch, that's fine, but I do the same length. It laced up just fine all the way up on the top one. Laced up beautifully. It feels great, and I think it's actually stronger string than what's originally on this. Now when you're measuring along, pulling alongside, if you have this coming out like this from the outer and inner, bring it all the way to the end, okay, and then snip it off. Now the next thing you do is get this, get about 1 inch, a ½ inch of the heat shrink over this. If it does fit in on mine, you don't want to get too loose. You want to make it snug, so when it shrinks down, it hugs it and it won't come off. I'll tell you, sometimes it doesn't seem like it's going to go on, but you see anything over there is just folding back, and you just keep twisting it and work it on. Okay, you might have to twist it all the way around to get in there, but right now it's way up here right now. So you can feel it in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here. I have my scissors right here. I know where the end is, and I'm going to come out about 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch. You can always trim it, but you don't want the end to actually stick out. So find out where the end is, which is about right there. So I'm going to put my finger there. I'm going to cut about 1/8 of an inch out right there, and you should be able to see the end. Okay, and then you can take this over and shrink it down. I'm just going to do the other end real fast. I'm going to show you once I find my heat shrink. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Alright, I want to try and work this in with you. Okay, so you see it doesn't seem like it's going to fit. So you get that white piece in there. You kind of work in most of the black. Okay, just kind of shove it in there and go back and forth. And only because I'm showing you right now, I'm probably not going to be able to do it, right? Not. There it goes. It's going in, so it does fit. And I like this one. It's nice and snug. And push it in there. Alright, right now I'm up to about right there. What this is going to help you also is when you're lacing, it's going to hold the end to where it doesn't fray. So I'm going to take my finger to the end piece, and it's right where my nail is right now. And take my scissor and snip right there. Okay, and once again you see the white piece that's inside. Alright, so now it's time to go over the stove and shrink it down. Hey, just for a word about the aglets, okay, the heat shrink that's on the end of these. I've been testing this now for 3 weeks since the beginning of this video, and they will come off if you don't have them on good enough. So the thing to do, and do definitely with parental supervision, or have the parents do this, okay, go ahead and light a match. Be very careful with this, alright, and you know, especially when it's big like that, put the flame underneath. Do not touch this to the flame, alright? Heat it down real good. You do not want it to smoke, and you want to heat it down to where you see the texture of the rope through the heat shrink, and do that to all of them. And also another thing is when you're pulling it through the holes, that you kind of push the other side. That's warm, but push that in and then pull it out. Okay, and it'll last a very long time. So I had to make this video just because I don't want the aglets to come off on you, and you saying something about my videos. Okay, so here's up close of the rope, and you can see the ripples in the heat shrink right in there where the light's shining, and that's actually hugging. I mean, really good right there on the edges too. It's hugging the rope, and that's what you want with the tip over here. And not really can get inside the tip, but there is inside there. Let's see if we can get down in there and get a focus. That's about where the rope wants to be ended in there. That's actually a pretty good shot right there. So, and that's my cork desktop behind it. Alright, so yeah, take a look at the other videos I have. I got a lot of helpful ideas. But that's the texture you want on your aglets, and they will not come off that easy. Alright, remember, if they do come off, you have to cut back the rope and put a new one on and shrink it down. And that's what I had to do, and it doesn't bother the size of the video. Alright, start now. Start now. It doesn't bother the size of the shoelace very much. Hey, it gets all tangled after you're taking it out of the wrapper. Consider this. This is a paper towel roll. Okay, there's the sticker telling you what it is, and there's the rope. Inside the tube is my heat shrink, all in one neat little spot. Hey, subscribe and share it with those teenagers and the men and women that have the boots on that need shoelaces, those rope type shoelaces. Alright, subscribe and see a lot more videos coming up.